Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our tribute run on Elmcreek. And as you can see, we're over here at the clothing shop. We've got a load of 11,000, I guess, I don't know if liters, units of clothes over here. And I have fast forwarded a little bit of time just to get to a good price on the clothing. And the best price we got was $98.31, which is about 250-ish dollars short of what we sold it at a maximum or at least we saw it at a maximum last year. Which, you know, would be nice to sell it higher. Technically, in theory, the best month is April. I'm trying to decide if I should wait or not. It's really hit or miss. It could go down. We could be wrong about the price. Anything could happen here. And I'm just not sure which direction I would be most unhappy with. I think since we don't need the money today, because we're not going to buy the field yet, we can wait one more month. And then we'll buy the field next month and we'll go from there. I think that's going to be the plan. It may cost us some money in the end, but I mean, if it drops a couple $100, what, at most it's going to, you know, cost us what? A couple $1,000 at most, really. So it's not really that much. We're still going to be making close to $100,000 off all of this. Plus, if we wait one more month, we'll get one more load of clothes anyway. I think that's the plan. So let's go ahead and just pull you off to the side here. And we do need to go get the roller from the store. Now, I would get the bigger roller, but our tractor, technically, it's only about 280 horsepower. The biggest roller is 340 horsepower, I guess, recommendation. So it's possible we would be struggling a bit if we try to roll with this tractor. Now, we can bump this tractor up a bit, right? We can get this one up to... let's come down here, actually. We can get this one up to... Oh, it doesn't tell us there. Sorry. Uh, 300 exactly. So we can get a little bit more horsepower out of this tractor, but honestly, until we get a bigger tractor, we probably will avoid the biggest roller. I mean, can it pull it? I think it should be able to pull it. It's probably going to be a little bit slow. But now obviously that's where this big old bad boy would come in and be a nice addition to the fleet. But and it's only at 326 horsepower right now, but we could definitely bump that one up a bit if we wanted to. So anyway, we're gonna come over here, we're gonna grab the new roller, and that I need to pick up first, obviously. I mean, it's 12 meters, it'll be fine for now. But again, someday we do want to get the big one. I mean, what is the recommended for this one? It's only 160 horsepower. I was going to say, I've used this particular roller with some pretty small tractors in the past, so I know if those small tractors can run this one, then maybe it's possible that we can run the bigger one, but the smaller tractors I usually run it with are about the 150 horsepower range, so within a margin of error, so to speak. Probably should have repaired you while I was over there. Actually, probably what I'll do is when I repair you, I will probably also bump up the horsepower if we have the money for it. Just so we know that we're running this tractor at its maximum potential. I mean, that other tractor is tempting. Don't get me wrong. It is very tempting just to have a good, solid, big, beefy tractor that can do anything we need it to do. Because, to be fair, we will need a bigger tractor for the John Deere planter, right? It's what, 320, 340? 340. So a bigger tractor for that would be good as well. Guess we'll be holding on to this roller for next month as well, for when we plant the soybeans. All right, I'm going to get this done a little bit more, and we'll be back when I'm a little bit further along with the rolling. All right, we're just finishing up the last little bit on this field, then we can zip on over to the other one. I was actually looking at the soybean prices, and they are not terrible. I mean, 946 is not a good price, but it's getting there. I mean, it's above average, so if we absolutely had to sell some soybeans, it would not be the worst thing in the world, but we're going to hopefully hold on a little bit longer and so we can get a much better price for those. But yeah, getting this rolling done. Did I miss anything? Looks like we are good. Zip on over to other field over here. Shouldn't take us long to knock this one out either. I haven't checked to see if there's any good contracts today yet. Bunch of cultivating still. A couple plowing, which we don't need. Some sowing, which 2 of them are cotton. I mean, it's not a lot of money though. It's only about $1,000 between the 2. So even though it would be nice because it is cotton, not really sure if it's worth our time to get an extra $1,000. If we had an extra tractor just to run over there and just do it for us, maybe, but because we do already have the planter, obviously, but and I don't think so. If it was like a bigger field that we were doing, I think I would definitely do it. But those 2 are just too small. It's 21 to 64. That is wrong button. Up here, it's the one up here, right? Oh, what's a tiny one right there, and then 64 is a really tiny one down there. Yeah, those are just not worth our time. Even if they had cotton on them, they almost wouldn't be worth our time to harvest unless there was like another field near them that we were going to be at anyway. It's okay. There will be more, so I'm not too worried about it. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Because this is the second month for cotton planting, so I wonder if there's any of the other fields already have cotton on them. I'm sure they do. I wasn't paying attention when I just pulled up the map. You guys probably already saw it. I will pull the map back up here in just a second, because now I am curious. Let's see here. What do we got? It's cotton. Obviously our 2 fields. Wow, that's it. No, never mind. I mean, just field 4 up there on the top left and 82 in the bottom right. None of the big fields have cotton on them. Oof. I mean, it's not the end of the world because we do have plenty of cotton coming in, but it's always nice to get some free cotton when we can. This sad field in front of us. That looks so bad. What is this over here? I actually can't tell. I mean, obviously it's withered, whatever it is, but... Oh, it's wheat. That's sad. All that wheat gone to waste. What else we got on the fields around us? 47 is still oats, but of course we're about to get rid of that anyway. Yeah. Oh, did he already reseed that, actually? No, it's still withered. Okay. Actually, 39 doesn't even say it's withered. Is it like past withered at this point? It's so withered that it's not even registering as withered. All right, I'm going to zip along a little bit more. We'll be back when I am done with this field. All right, we are just about done with this field, and I figured out why that field in front of us did not say that it was withered on the map. Literally, in the time that I saw the field, opened up the map to see what crop was on it, I guess it got cultivated, and so it's no longer withered. It's not sitting over there anymore, which is kind of funny. Interesting timing, to say the least. Alrighty, that is good. Nice. Save this roller for next month once we get the soybeans down. And yeah, another year, another cycle of crops almost done. All right, anything else for us to do today? I don't think so. We'll check through some things. Still got that beautiful tractor sitting there that would be nice, but just not in our budget right now. No contracts that we care about at the moment. No cultivating. No, we're not going to do any of those. No, we're ready to seed next month. We'll check the calendar just to make sure I'm not crazy, even though I know it's next month. One more month for soybeans. And prices, again, $9.45, not good enough. Clothes, good enough, but we're crossing our fingers and hoping that it gets a little bit better next month. We shall see. All right, let's fast forward. We'll find out how big of a mistake I made with the clothes. I mean, if it goes down, it goes down. Next month is supposed to be the best month. That's the thing. The building's gone. Oh, I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here. It's a nice little, actually, that's pretty good cultivator, actually. That's actually not bad. We could use, is that only 6 meters? That does not look 6 meters to me. It looks a little bit wider than 6 meters, so never mind. We would probably prefer something a little bit wider if we can get it. All right. Oh, yes. We waited and we were good to wait, guys. I was a little worried. I'll be honest. I was a little worried that it was going to be a mistake. And it looks like the soybean prices are going up. Not quite where we want them, but going up is a good thing. We definitely want to see the cloves get a little bit higher up if we can. They have not planted anything on that other field, right? Nope, still withered, so we will definitely be planting that shortly. We do have weeds, though. And it looks like they are second stage weeds. Is that correct? Yes, we are going to need the hoe. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. I thought about... I mean, I could have weeded once we seeded. But weeding once you seed is just annoying. Like, it just... What I might start doing is spraying once we seed. And the reason I might do that is because if you spray as soon as you seed, you only suffer a 5% penalty. Only 5% penalty is my understanding of how it works. Whereas if we were to spray today, we would suffer a 10% penalty. Let me double check. One more check thing real quick. It is, since it goes up to 15%. Yield penalty for herbicide up to 50%. So, okay, if we do it when it's fully grown, we do suffer the 15%. So we only gain a 5% yield by doing it, if you think of it that way. If we do it now, I think we suffer a 10% penalty. And is it the first month you only suffer 5% penalty, so you still get 15% yield? I think that's how it works. I think it's 5, 10, and 15 or something like that. So, I might start spraying earlier on because having to go get the hoe, which is just annoying, well, is literally what I just said. It's annoying. I'm tempted to just spray it anyway. We've already got the sprayer and just be better at spraying it earlier next time around. Truth be told, I wouldn't mind seeing kind of what the yield looks like. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We do need to start seeding though. Let's get that rolling. We know that is a must. Oh, actually, what we need to do is we need to fast forward some time here so we can go sell our clothes so that we can buy that other field, plow that up, connect the two, all that kind of stuff, and get the double seeding going right away. So, 225. Let's go ahead and start fast forwarding. See if we can get that up to a little bit higher. Might as well get the maximum price we can. 247. Yes, please. Keep going. What's the best price of clothes? 10.8 is the best price for clothes that according to the chart. Oh, there we go. 10.3. That's the best price we've sold it at. I will take it. And we should have another box of clothes sitting over there anyway. This is going to be a really good year for us. Just one box. How close are we to a second box? Not that close. So we'll just grab what we got here. And yeah, 12,000 units of clothing at over 10,000 per unit. Not bad. Just out of curiosity, does that pricing thing update? Like as soon as it hits it? No, it still says 10.260. I wonder if it'll maybe update next month or something like that. Just like that, $123,000. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Spin our little trailer around. Sorry, trailer. All right, good stuff. That does mean we can buy that other field. Technically, we could buy a couple different fields. We could buy 41, for example. Oh, not quite. Never mind. Almost buy 53. I mean, there's no point because this is going to be fine. There's going to be plenty enough field for us to grow more than double, right? 48 and 47. I think 47 is a little bit bigger. Maybe. Could always go 49 just to make this one big rectangular field, but I don't know what do we do with all this space up here. I mean, I guess we could put something on it. But yeah, no, I think this is going to be a good purchase for us. I mean, there's a bunch of other things we could buy, obviously, and we could buy that tractor if we were to sell the one we have now, right? Like that is definitely an option. But it's a nice tractor. But no, I think the sooner we get a bigger field, the better we'll be overall. So we're going to buy you for $64,000. We do need to go get us a plow right away because we do want to connect those fields. Plus, we need to obviously just plow it anyway. Probably nothing crazy big. It's not that big of a field. I mean, I do like these bigger plows in general, but for what we're trying to do here, I think one that actually connects to the back of the tractor is going to be better for us. Probably just this 3.5 meter is going to be fine. We will leash you. Still got a good chunk of money left over. Feels pretty good to be in a growing mode here, right? We've already added, you know, now 2 fields to our starting setup. Not the biggest fields in the world, but big enough. Definitely gonna give us quite a bit of soybean. And then I think one of the next fields, I would really like these 2 fields, even though this one's not the best because of the space over here it adds to it. Would really like these 2 fields or 41. I feel like are some of the next fields that we want to start looking at. They're just very conveniently located and would really help us out a lot. How much is a hoe again? Hoe is, where is it? Liters. I mean, this is a $2,600 lease. I'm just going to spray. I think I'm going to spray. I'm going to eat the loss. It's unfortunate. I should have sprayed when we seeded. And in fact, I will spray the soybeans. We do lose a little bit, like 5%, I think is what I read. Like hardly any. But the convenience we gain is pretty high. That does mean we may not need the weeder that we've got anymore. If we're doing a cycle where we don't have oilseed radish anymore, then we might not need that. Which is fine. If we sell it back, we get a little bit of money, we can use it for something else. Actually, if we sell that back and sell this track, man, we were so close to buying that bigger tractor, but no, we gotta be patient. One more month, one more year, I mean, and we can probably buy something like that. I'd rather buy that tractor as a second tractor, not as our first tractor. I'm gonna join these fields up first, and then we'll do all the plowing over there. I'm gonna rotate you if I can. Turn around. Don't know why. For some reason, I like it better on the right-hand side. How good am I going to be at getting this to draw a straight line for us? Probably not very good. Don't typically like the plows. I honestly, sometimes I'll grab the mod that allows cultivators, or no, subsoilers to do this type of thing, create fields, because they're flat, and I like the flat stuff across the back. Allow crate fields, lower plow. I mean, that's a pretty straight line. I'm pretty happy with that. Can we do it again over here? Gonna be a little bit harder just because I'm starting on not a straight spot. It feels pretty good. Bet this thing's going to need lime on it, isn't it? Oh, the new stuff will. Although I could probably wait until the rest of the fields need lime before I line this little section here. All right, let's turn off create fields. And let's just let this guy do his thing while I do a little bit of painting. All right, so I'm going to fix this little bit that hangs over just to make it squared off. I don't know. If I've joined these up, I mean, yeah, we lose a little bit of the yield, but I'm not that worried about it. It's going to make it look a little bit better in my opinion. So, construction and landscape, not landscape. Yeah, painting. There we go. There we go. And we want, just out of curiosity, isn't there like a, what's the grass thing? Is it under painting that the grass thing is? Is there a decoration? I mean, it's obviously not going to be under lights. Is it the meadow? I think it's the meadow, isn't it? I think this is it. I think this is what we want. Because I want it to be able to grow grass, right? So let's go ahead and make you pretty big, but I don't want to make you so big that I want to be able to kind of inch my way into there. Oh no, I got to paint grass first, don't I? Okay, well, let's do that then. Trying to be very careful because I don't want to get it in a spot that I don't want it. Technically, I cut into the other field, but that's all right. And then we'll just paint the rest of this. Oh, and now we will go ahead and do the meadow if we can. Because I do think it looks better, in my opinion. Poor field over there. That's all right. I mean, we're not too worried about it. Well, yeah, it looks a little derpy over there on that field, but it's going to be fine. How close can I get to this without like crying about how I messed it up? Any sort of grid snapping, is there? I don't think so, not at this point. I realize this is really not that important in the grand scheme of things, but makes me feel better. All right, good enough. Not too bad. So we have one big field here now. That guy's cruising along as best he can, getting it plowed. All right, well, we'll be back once we've gotten a little bit further in the plowing and are ready to seed all of our fields. So we'll be... Actually, you know, that's actually time. Wow, this time went fast. So I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.